Hi guys, welcome back in Chemistry World. In today's session, I am going to discuss about most important questions of extraction of elements. This is part 2. If you don't watch part 1, you should watch the video. Let's start today's class. Next from part 1. Question 16. Explain the role of each of the following in froth flotation process. First, froth stabilizers. Second, collectors. Third, depressants. Answer will be froth stabilizers. They help in stabilization of froth, cresol, aniline, etc. are the froth stabilizers. Important. Second, collectors. They increase the non-wettability of the mineral particles. Pine oils, fatty acids, xanthates, etc. are collectors. Very important. And third, depressants. They are used to prevent certain type of particles from forming the froth. NaCN, sodium cyanide, acts as depressants. Next, 16. What are flux? Solution will be the substances which are used to convert gangue into slag are known as flux. I repeat, the substances which are used to convert gangue into slag are known as flux. Next, 18. Give an example of acidic and basic flux. Very important question. Answer will be acidic flux silica SiO2, whereas basic flux is CaO, calcium oxide. Next, 19. What is the composition of copper matte? Very important. Solution will be copper matte contains Cu2S and iron sulfide. I repeat, copper matte contains cuprous sulfide and iron sulfide. Next, 20. What is the importance of flux in smelting? Solution will be flux is used to remove impurities in the form of fusible mass known as slag during the process of smelting. I repeat, flux is used to remove impurities in the form of fusible mass during the process of smelting, and fusible mass is known as slag. Next, 21. What do you mean by pyrometallurgy? Important question. Solution will be the process of extracting the metal by heating the metal oxide in the presence of suitable reducing agent is known as pyrometallurgy. I repeat, the process of extracting the metal by heating the metal oxide in the presence of suitable reducing agent is known as pyrometallurgy. Next, 22. What do you mean by hydrometallurgy? Important question. Solution will be a process in which metal is reduced by displacement, a more reactive metal from their complex is known as hydrometallurgy. I repeat, a process in which metal is reduced by displacement, a more reactive metal from their complex is known as hydrometallurgy. For example, silver, gold, etc. are extracted from their complex salt solution by more electropositive metal zinc. Very important. Next, 23. What is slag? Solution will be flux combines with impurities of ore to form a fusible product which is called slag. Mathematically, flux combines with impurities of ore to form a fusible product which is called slag. It means flux plus impurities is equal to slag. Next, 24. How is ore concentrated? Solution will be the process of removal of unwanted impurities from the ore is called concentration of ore. Next, 25. What is thermite? Solution will be aluminium powder is known as thermite. Next, 26. Which type of ores are used for reduction by thermite? Solution: Cr2O3, Mn2O3, TiO2, etc. are used for reduction by thermite. I repeat, Cr2O3, Mn2O3, TiO2, etc. are used for reduction by thermite. Next, 27. Which of the following ores can be concentrated by froth flotation method and why? PBS, Al2O3 and Fe2O3. Solution will be, we know that sulfide ores are preferentially wetted by oil, become lighter and thus rise to the surface with the froth, while the gangue particles are preferentially wetted by water, become heavier and settle down the tank. It means that in froth flotation process, sulfide ores are separated from gangue particles. Very important. I repeat, it means that in froth flotation method, sulfide ores are separated from gangue particles. So, among PBS, it means sulfide ore, galena, PBS, Al2O3 and Fe2O3. PBS will be concentrated by froth flotation method. Very important because it is a sulfide ore. Next, 28. Name the common elements present in the anode mud. In electrolytic refining of copper and give the region. Solution will be Ag, Au, Pb, Hb, Te, etc. are present in anode mud because they are less reactive and not affected by acidic copper sulfate solution and thus settle down the anode mud. I repeat, Ag, Au, Pb, Hb Te, etc. present in anode mud because they are less reactive and not affected by acidic copper sulfate solution, thus settle down as anode mud. Next 29. Out of zinc and iron scraps, which ore is suitable to reduce least low grade copper ore and why? Solution will be reduction potential of zinc is more negative than that of iron. Therefore, it will reduce copper faster in case of zinc scrap. I repeat, reduction potential of zinc is more negative than that of iron. Therefore, it will reduce copper faster in case of zinc scrap. But for economical point of view, iron is preferable due to high cost of zinc. I repeat, but for economical point of view, iron is preferable due to high cost of zinc. Important question. Next and last 30. Write the short note on roasting, calcination, smelting. Answer will be roasting, the process of converting an ore into metallic oxide by heating strongly at temperature insufficient to melt in excess of air in a reverberatory furnace is known as roasting. I repeat, the process of converting an ore into metallic oxide by heating strongly at temperature insufficient to melt in excess of air in a reverberatory furnace is known as roasting. During the process of roasting, moisture is removed. Second, impurities of sulfur, phosphorus and arsenic are removed as their volatile oxides. Roasting is employed in case of sulfide ores. Very important. For example, ZnS is heated with strongly heated with temperature in excess of air, then it converts into ZnO, means metallic oxide. During the process, impurities of sulfur is removed as their volatile oxide. Similarly, Cu2S converts into metallic oxide and impurities of sulfur is removed as their volatile oxides. Now next, calcination. The process of converting an ore into its oxide by heating it strongly below its melting point. Very important. Below its melting point in absence or limited supply of air in a reverberatory furnace is known as calcination. During the process of calcination, point first, moisture is removed or moisture is driven out. Second point, water is removed from hydrated oxide. For example, Fe2O3 3H2O, strongly heated in absence or limited supply of air in a reverberatory furnace, then it converted into metallic oxide, and during the process of calcination, impurities of moisture or simply we can say during the process of calcination, moisture is driven out. Water is removed hydrated oxide. Water is removed from hydrated oxide. Third point, carbonate or ores are converted to respective oxides by loss of CO2 molecule. For example, PbCO3 is a carbonate ore converted into metallic oxide by loss of CO2 molecule. Thus, in calcination process, carbonate ores are converted to respective oxides by loss of CO2 molecule. Next, third point, smelting. The process of extraction of metal by heating the metal oxide with suitable reducing agent above its melting point in blast furnace called smelting. I repeat, the process of extraction of metal by heating the metal oxide with suitable reducing agent above its melting point in blast furnace called smelting. Welcome again. Now we take some important MCQs. So welcome again in Abhigyan. MCQs set. Question first. Roasting is done in oxide ore, silicate ore, sulfide ore, none of the above. Answer will be option C, sulfide ore. Next, second question. Matte is FeS, Cu2S, Cus plus FeS, and in option D, Cu2S plus FeS. Answer will be option D. We know that copper matte contains Cu2S and iron sulfide. So answer option D. Next, third question. Froth flotation is based on option A, specific gravity of the ore particles. Option B, wetting properties of the ore particles. C, magnetic properties of the ore particles. And D, electrical properties of the ore particles. Important question. Answer will be option B, wetting properties of the ore particles. Next, fourth, purpose of smelting of an ore is to oxidize it, to reduce it, to remove vaporizable impurities. Option D, to obtain an alloy. Answer will be option B, to reduce it. We know that in smelting, the extraction of metal by heating the metal oxide with suitable reducing agent. It means smelting is a reduction process. So answer will be option B, to reduce it. Next, fifth question. Calcination is used in metallurgy for removal of water and sulfide, water and CO2, CO2 and H2S, and in option D, H2O and H2S. So answer option B, water and CO2. We know that in calcination, water is removed from hydrated oxide. Similarly, carbonate ore are converted to oxides by loss of CO2. Thus, answer will be option B. Next, sixth, which of the following metals cannot be extracted by carbon reduction process? Hg, chromium, aluminium, zinc. Answer option C, aluminium. Next, seventh and last, during smelting, a compound is added which combines with gangue and converted it into fusible product. This compound is known as slag, mud, flux, matrix. Important question. Answer will be option C, flux. Hopefully guys, you have understood about most important questions of extraction of elements in part 2.